Welcome back, my dearest people. Today I'm going to talk about my experience with artfight. I know, it's like been 2 or maybe 3 months since June. I don't know, I saw people posting about it, aka just 2 creators posting about it recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that. Could be good content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But Mari, what even is artfight? Well, I'm glad you asked. So artfight is a month-long where artists can join one of 2 teams. And the idea is where you go attack people's OCs, which means make fan art of them. And when you do so, you gain points and vice versa. The team with the most points attacks will win. And it's pretty easy to join as long as you have OCs or even a Sona. Or you don't even need characters. You don't need original characters or a Sona. You can just join and start drawing people's OCs if you want to. So yeah, basically you go to their site and log in. You get to choose which team you want to be in or fight with, or I don't know. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that help with getting started on like making your artfight account and decorating it and stuff. So I recommend checking them out. I'm just here to give you a vivid idea of how it's gonna be. Who knows, maybe this will encourage some of you to join next year's the next event. What you can do with your account, you can decorate your account with you can add I don't know, the GIFs or GIFs or whatever you want to call them in your description or whatever you want to call that. You can also add like colorful text and emojis, and yeah, I had a lot of fun doing mine, so I bet you're also gonna have fun doing yours as well. I might leave some website names for like the places that I used to get my little silly decorations from. If you scroll down, you may see what do you call this? If you scroll down, you'll see a section called attacks, and below that you'll find OCs, and as you can see, it's empty. That's because your account is new, but that's okay. We can start filling it, but that's okay. All you gotta do is add your character. You can add as many images you want to that character as you wish for. You can type down the description underneath. You can write their name on top. It's like a title or something. And all the way at the bottom there are permissions. Permissions is what you allow people to do with your OCs. So for example, you don't want your OCs to be shipped with your other OCs, so just you can type that down. The artfight community is very sweet and kind, and I don't really think that they do anything to upset you. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not pretty sure. I just joined for 1 year and they seemed lovely, but I'm pretty sure they are. So you can type down the do's and don'ts. The do's are for what you allow people to do with your OCs. For example, drawing them with new outfits, or maybe changing their jewelry, or I don't know, changing their hair style. And for don'ts, it could be like changing their skin color. And yeah, there are some few things you should tweak out if you'd like. And then with that, you you have your first OC on artfight. Woohoo, great, I'm proud of you. In your account, you can also like have this little goals thing, or yeah, something like that. What are your intentions for this year? I've seen some people do it, and I think I've done it too, I don't remember. You can type down what you want from like at the end of artfight. What do you want to have achieved after this experience, what you are willing to draw and what you are not interested in drawing. For example, you want to draw very detailed OCs, or maybe you like drawing self-insert sonas of other people. or you're willing to draw dynamic poses and stuff. And for the don'ts, for example, you're not interested in drawing furries, or just an example, you're not interested in drawing male character. And now for the attacks section. That section, there are like 2 attacks or something, whatever you want to call that, or something like that. But there are like 2 sections. One is the attacks that you did on this event, and the other one is gonna be the attacks that people did of your OCs. If they're empty, that's okay. You're gonna fill them next year or next event or whenever Artfight comes. Oh, but nobody's gonna see my OCs, nobody's gonna like them, nobody's gonna draw them. Shh. Girl, your OCs are gonna be drawn. You, no matter how much you say nobody's gonna like your OCs, there will be that one person that will see your OC and find it interesting and will draw it. I will draw your OC. I'm more than interested to draw your guys' OCs. I'm telling you, the community is the sweetest people I've ever seen. Every single comment I get, they're just very nice people. They made me feel happy, like extremely happy. That was like one of the best months I've ever had in my life. It was full of happiness and positive energy. Every time I post a fan art of someone's OC, the comments are so sweet and nice, and they're just thanking me. And like, this is the first time anyone commented on any of my posts. And whenever I see people draw my OCs, it makes me so happy, and you are gonna be so happy whenever someone draws your OC, or whenever anyone just interacts with any of your I don't know what you call them, posts. There's also this one thing, and revenge is basically when I attack someone and then the other one attacks me back for attacking their OC. That's actually revenge. So yeah, that's a little thing I forgot to mention at the beginning. I'm sorry. Now, how I've gotten into this, it's gonna be a bit interesting. So before Artfight, like 2 or 3 weeks before Artfight, I kept seeing these videos, these intriguing titles talking about Artfight, and I was like, oh, what is this? What is this strange event? What is it about? What are people doing with it? Can I perhaps join them? I clicked on one of the videos and I started listening, and I was like, oh my god, I think I might want to do this. So I kind of spent like a week going back and forth. Oh, well, maybe I'm not really interesting to draw, like my OCs are not very interesting, and I haven't even fleshed them out, and like, what if I'm not like gonna be consistent and stuff? What if people don't like my fan arts, my art of their OCs? What if they don't like my attacks and stuff? And or what if it's hard, like, I don't know, making an account and stuff? So I sat down and thought for a little bit, and I was like, okay, let me just take a look at this site, maybe just make an account just to make sure, and go around and see stuff and look around. And I was like, okay, maybe I want to do that. Maybe I will do that. Yeah, maybe I will. I mean, it's not that difficult, and a lot of people are doing it, so why shouldn't I? It sounds a lot of fun. So yeah, I did. But I kind of procrastinated a little bit with making my OC's reference sheets. And yeah, I know that your OCs, like, you shouldn't have completely fleshed out characters, and you need like pretty complicated and beautifully designed reference sheets to have to start to participate in Artfight. But I was like, yeah, I have a lot of OCs, and I wanted to give them reference sheets because I don't really draw them digitally that much. So that was the problem. And I was like, well, I'm drawing my OCs, so why not give them a reference sheet? It's just so weird and stupid and complicated, and my English cannot cover it up that well. So I kinda spent the last moments either making as many reference sheets of all of my OCs that I want to have in artfight as possible, while also scrolling down the explore section looking for any OCs that I'm interested in. And yes, I found a lot of beautiful, creative OCs. Oh my god, I was so inspired. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna save these people. And I heard that the first days of artfight, the website kind of glitches a little bit because everyone is like hopping in there because it's the 1st of July, so it lags. And I heard about that and I was like, well, I have to, save all of these OCs and all of the reference sheets. So I did in Google Notes. And I was like so dedicated on like saving these and like keeping it organized and having everything I needed in there. So I had the reference sheets and then the name and then the name of the creator and then the number of the OC, even though you don't need the name of the creator and the OC's name and the number of the OC, but whatever. And I also had the description and what I wanted to do with it, all of the do's and don'ts that I should follow, and I even color coded it. I was so dedicated, bro. I mean, those OCs, they deserve it. They deserve the finest of treatment. So yeah, that's how my preparation happened. I did not have enough time or energy to do anything with my account or to decorate it. I just added some description, do's and don'ts and stuff and called it a day. And so the first day, I decided to draw the first 2 or 3 characters that I saw. And well, the first one turned out fine. I didn't really like it that much. So I drew the second one and I was like, wait, why is this one better? So apparently, at least in my experience, I think I needed to practice a little bit before actually starting to draw something, which is something I did not do. I never did, even though I've heard someone talk about it, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe that's the reason why I don't really like how my art turns out. Nah, it's fine. So my plan was going to be, okay, draw 2 or 3 OCs, and then the next day it's gonna be a break and you can post these if you want to, or maybe the day next or the day before, but like that. Yeah, 2 OCs one day and then the other day you're gonna have a break, and then the next day and it's gonna repeat. Okay, so I've done that for like 3 times or something, and then I never did it again because for some reason, well, maybe I'm just lazy. I guess I'm a procrastinator, I'm lazy. For some reason, whenever it gets to drawing digitally, I'm just too lazy to do so. Though there will be days where I draw one drawing and then like several me doing nothing but scrolling. And in the end, I ended up with 6 OCs I needed to finish before the event ended. And that was on the last day. So somehow my brain managed to lock in and draw 6 pieces in a day. Or maybe even more, I don't remember. Like some other personal pieces, but whatever. So I did, and I published them, and I waited. And I waited for that counter to go down. And with that, it was the end of artfight. And I got the sweetest messages. Now, what I liked about artfight is that it's completely AI free and the community is so nice, it's non-toxic, and everyone just loves each other. Everyone is just hyping up each other. I mean, I did hear some news about people expecting others to attack their OCs, or to attack or revenge their OCs, and like they'd get upset if they don't get a revenge back, and like that is not how it's supposed to be, you know? I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, imagine doing something nice to a homeless man, and then you're just expecting him to be a millionaire and give you all of his money. That's just a stupid little example for how I see it. It's like, I don't know, I don't really want to talk about it that much, I might get in trouble. And I personally didn't get any of that, because most of the time I revenged most of the people that attacked me. I think I don't remember, I hope I did. And yeah, so what I liked is how I was able to make something for a creator that I really like and enjoy watching on artfight, because there are some artists that I know and love looking at their art and consuming their content on artfight, and whenever I find someone I really love and enjoy on artfight, I'm like, yes, I have the opportunity to draw their OCs and stuff. The best part is when they comment back. I mean, I don't really expect anything big from them, but whenever they do, it makes me happy, it makes me so happy. And now I really don't have any dislikes. The only thing that I disliked is how I was so awkward having to comment on people's OCs, just wanting to make people I don't know, compliment their art and stuff, or whenever someone comments something nice and I want to reply to them, and I'm trying my best to not sound weird or stupid or awkward, even though I am weird and stupid and awkward. And I'm always whenever I type down my comment and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound human, I have to redo that, and I had to do that multiple times, and it's but yeah, that's the only thing that really annoyed me much. My final thoughts: I think that even you watching this video, even if you draw stickmen, what matters is that you tried, you did something, you tried to make fan art of that person's OC. You showed that you cared about their OCs, whether it's about their lore, about their character, about their looks, that you cared. It matters to them. It matters to them. Unless it's AI, of course, because no actual artist would like to have AI fan art of their OCs. You can tell that I really hate AI. But yeah, I say go ahead and make an artfight account. And plus, you almost have a whole year to prepare for next event. I mean, yeah, this event passed and stuff, but this means you can start a new one, you can start a fresh one. If you're seeing this right now and you're interested, just do it. Just do it. No second thoughts, just do it. You can start by making the reference sheets for your OCs by now, and you can change them later whenever you want. You can start preparing right now. You can start, I don't know, looking up your favorite artists' profiles and seeing if they are participating in artfight or the next artfight. Because you can meet a lot of new people that have the same interests as you. You can make friends. Your lonely, nerdy could make a friend. I made a friend in artfight, and well, it was awkward at first. It started feeling good to have someone to talk to about your interests. And that's where I'm gonna be ending the video. I hope I managed to inspire you to start artfights next year. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. See you next time, dearest people.